Good morning to everyone. Today we'll be dealing with sports injury and first aid. That is our sixth chapter from the theory part. So let us see what is sports injury. In simple words, we can say these are the injuries caused when you are playing or when you are doing any sort of physical activities. Injuries caused when you are doing any sort of physical activities or while playing. It has been observed minutely that single type of injury does not occur in all the games and sports. Indeed, some sports injuries can be prevented if some changes are made in the rules of the particular game and sports. There are various types of sports related injuries which are as follows. Now let us see the types of sports injuries. There are various types of sports related injuries which are as follows. Soft tissue injury. Second one, bone injury. Third one, joint injury. Now let us see the soft tissue injuries. Soft tissue injuries. So what are the types of soft tissue injuries? First one is contusion. Second one, strain. Third one, sprain. Fourth one, abrasion. And the fifth one, bruises. So under soft tissue injuries, the types of injuries comes, that is contusion, strain, sprain, abrasion or bruises. Now let us deal the first type, contusion. What it is? Contusion is a muscle injury, A direct hit with or without any sports equipment. A direct hit with or without any sports equipment can be the main cause of contusion. We have seen the contusion, what it is. Now let us see the prevention. First one, you all know, proper warm-up should be performed before any practice, training or competition. What is that? Proper warm-up should be done before any training or competition. Second one, conditioning should have been done or performed during the preparatory period. Complete conditioning should be there. Complete conditioning should be done during preparatory period. Or early phase. Third one, sports equipments of good quality should be used. Sports equipments should be of good quality. Fourth one, playfield or court should be smooth and clean. Playfield or court should be smooth and clean. Now the last one, for preventing sports injuries, the complete scientific knowledge about the game is must. Complete scientific knowledge about the game should be must. Now let us see the second part, that is strain. Strain is also a muscle injury. Strain can be mild as well as severe. It is also a muscle injury. Can be mild or severe. Sometimes the complete muscle can be ruptured. Complete muscle can be ruptured. In case of complete rupture, it is not possible to move that part or limb. This one is sometimes. If complete rupture is there, it is not possible to move that part or limb. It is not possible for us to move that part. Move that part or limbs. Now let us see the prevention of strain. Here also same thing, so I am not going to write those parts. First part is that for the prevention point of view, every sportsman should perform a complete warm up. So I'm only writing the points. Complete warm up should be done before participating in any sports activity or competition. Second point, that is conditioning. Conditioning should have been performed during the preparatory period or early phase. Then third point, sports equipment. Sports equipment must be of good quality. Then fourth one is play field or court. Play field or court should be smooth and clean. Then last one, knowledge of about the game. So now let us see the third one, that is strain. It is a ligament injury. What is that? Ligament injury. It is a ligament injury. It may occur due to overstretching or tearing of ligament. Overstretching or tearing of ligament. Many times sprain can cause due to falling, twisting or getting hit, can force a point out of its normal position. This can cause ligament around the joints to tear. So, in a brief, it is a ligament injury. It may occur due to overstretching or tearing of ligaments. Now let us see the prevention. Here also it is same as we have done in sprain. Complete warm up should be done before any sort of training or competition. Conditioning should be done in preparatory phase. Sports equipment should be of good quality. Play field or court should be smooth or clean. Knowledge about the game should be there among the participants. So I am going ahead. We have dealt with contusion, strain, sprain. Now let us see abrasion. Fourth one is abrasion. Abrasion is a key injury. What it is? It is a key injury. Abrasion usually occurs due to friction with certain equipment or a fall over the area where the bone is very close to the skin. It may cause by fall on a hard surface. As someone falls or slides on the ground, friction causes layers of the skin to rub off. It can occur on basketball court where the surface is slightly rough. So let me write that one. friction with certain equipments or a fall over the area where the bone is very close to the skin, over a area where the bone very close to the skin. In case of the prevention of abrasion, so the 5 points which I have dealt in case of sprain remains the same in case of abrasion. Few points which are not there, that one let me write. That is, wear protective gears or equipment while playing any game. Wear protective gears or equipments while playing any game. Second one should try to cover any exposed skin with a layer of clothing. Should cover exposed skin with any layer of clothing. Next point that is very important while playing: don't push your body beyond your current fitness level. That is, don't try to show over your fitness level. Don't push your body beyond your current fitness level. Now the next one is brushes. What is that? Sometimes such type of injuries may occur in football, hockey or boxing. Brushes are not clearly seen because the upper skin remains unaffected, but inner tissues are damaged. In fact, the blood spreads under the skin because of rupture of blood vessels. As a matter of fact, blood from so let us write that this type of injuries occurs in football, hockey or boxing. Here in this type of injuries, the skin remains, upper skin remains unaffected. Next point is upper skin remains unaffected, but inner tissues are damaged. But inner tissues are damaged. Now let us see the prevention. Players should perform adequate water What is the first point? Players should have a proper warm up before any sports activity. Proper warm up before any activity. Second one, players should have a good anticipation power. What is that? Anticipation power. Third one, players should be careful and alert during the practice or competition. Players' alertness should be there. Should be there. Fourth one is play field or court should be smooth and clean. Play field or court should be smooth and clean. Fifth one, players should not continue to play during fatigue. They should stop immediately as the fatigue occurs. Should not play during fatigue. And the sixth point, players should use protective equipments. Protective